Welcome back everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We are doing how to get out of X rank or how to escape X rank. We are playing in silver right now, making our way to gold. If you guys are not a healer, don't worry. I also have the tank version and the DPS version already on the channel. Check the link down below. If you guys don't know how this works, what I do is I take the last game that I needed to get to gold. So this is the game that I needed to get to gold. After winning this, I promote to gold. Whether I play well or not, we are reviewing this game and we're going to explain the differences between silver healers, gold healers, and high rank healers just all together in a nice little bundle. Now this game, oh my god, this game was so, I remember this game. This game was awful. Like a lot of you healers leaving my comments, like, bro, what do you, like my team, my tank, oh god, this is the game. You guys are going to be like, I had to adapt so much for this game. You guys don't even know, but that's how you become better. You need to learn how to adapt on the fly. One thing that I notice a lot in games like this is that players don't really understand where to position at the start, right? We have my invisible woman over here. We had my Moon Knight sitting down there. I don't know where he went. We have my tank up there. Like everybody's just everywhere, right? I'm way back here because I already know. Like I already foresee people dying. I already know like it's bad. Once you get better at the game, you can identify when fights are lost. Based off positioning, this fight's lost already. So we're just gonna salvage by trying to pump damage on people if we can. Already, my invisible woman is dead. Who would have thought? That was just a really awful positioning by her. Not saying she's a bad player. I wanna reiterate this so much. When people say low rank players are bad, they are not bad. They just do not understand, okay? When you do not understand something, how can you be good at it? Right? If you take a first grader and put them in the 8th grade math, I guarantee that first grader isn't stupid. They just don't understand how to do that math. That player clearly doesn't understand how to position. Doesn't mean they suck. They just don't know. So I don't know. I only speak on it because there's a lot of ego in silver. Like a lot of ego in silver. And I mean, it's in every rank, but silver, I don't know. There's a lot of typing from people for some reason. And I'm just going to say this right now. Everybody in silver, you're not as good as you think you are, and you could be so much better. So be humble and just learn. This tank is, I don't know. This guy's crazy. This guy's frontline. He's a solo tank. One of our healers are already dead. And, you know, I'm just trying to salvage. She goes invisible so I can't get her. And then at this point, I'm like, wait a second. Where is my tank? Why are you here, man? Like, what? Out of all the directions, this guy could have chosen to run away. This guy chooses to just dip out that way. Bro, I'm mad. So I didn't type or chat or anything. If you guys don't know, I'm not pre-made. I always climb solo just so you guys can get the experience, just in case you guys aren't. So this guy just, I'm like, why is this guy running me over? I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So I'm like, it's fine. I'm just have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to work with it. It's fine. For some reason, this person that is super low on HP decides to go for that health pack instead of going for this health pack right there. She could have easily been killed. What is going on in this game? Then you have my other teammates way up here. What is happening, bro? Luckily, we kind of get our bearings a little bit. You know, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm trying to do my best, positioning well. That's one thing I really want to reiterate is positioning. A lot of supports in silver, if you're a bronze player, you most likely are a heal bot. Like most of the time, bronze players don't really do anything but sit there and heal. Nothing wrong with it. Once they get to silver, I don't know if it's maybe streamers or like content creators smurfing. If you don't know what smurfing is, you're a high rank player playing in low rank. I don't know if they're smurfing to make content, and what they do is they try to go behind the back line and kill people and do all that. You don't know how to play the game yet. Too many times in silver, people are losing games, and the healer is like, I'm losing and I have 19 kills, I have 20 kills. You shouldn't be having those kills. You have 5k healing, bro. Play the game. They go to the back line and try to get kills, and they end up dying, and I can't stress it enough. Play safe. I don't care if you are invisible woman. I don't care if you are cloak and dagger. Your priority at the get-go is to heal your team. If you don't need to heal, focus on damage. If you get dove, focus on damage, but do not just straight up focus on damage. You will lose games. I promise you. You need to balance it, and you need to be doing healing more than fighting. Right here, I'm fighting because of the cooldown, right? So I'm just putting out some stuff. This guy, why? This guy's frontlining, no HP. This dude jetpacks right in the middle of the team. My guy. My teammates over there, Moon Knight, chilling. Like, this is horrible. But I'm playing my game. Now, I already knew that he was gonna die, so I did my best to trade. If you don't know what trading is, that's where maybe your teammate dies, but you kill somebody else, right? So I killed their squirrel girl while my Thor died. Luckily, Rocket had a totem, so we brought Thor back to life. Again, I'm staying safe. I'm not going down here. I'm chilling. I can heal you and do damage from here safely. So that's what I'm going to do, right? Now I am walking out a little bit because I thought someone was over here. So just in case someone was over there, my escape would have been to run down towards him. Always try to have an escape plan when you're playing something that can get dove. I instantly kind of back up because I knew that wasn't the case. And we just play walls. Again, I keep checking. You see, she was there. I seen like stuff to my left and I heard footsteps, but I didn't know for sure. So I keep looking over there because I just know that she's somewhere around. And we were able to get us back on track because we were able to do damage. As a support, if you want to climb, you are going to need to learn how to get kills. But that is not your prio. I promise you, you're not going to get far. You are going to be stuck. That is not your priority, but you need to know when you have the advantage to get kills. What in the freakazoid was this player doing? Oh, she was trying to get Iron Man. Dude, she tunneled hard. She got him. Oh, but I got her. I was like, did she just survive that? She tunneled hard. All right, so right here, you'll notice that once again, my tank is not tanking. This dude is like, he doesn't understand that when you're the only tank, there's no such thing as like diving because you're gonna just leave your whole team open. I understand this, obviously, because I play all roles. I play all the characters. I understand like what the goals and strengths are. I'm not gonna give up pressure because this guy's in front of me. I don't know this, she's there because I can't see her. But I'm not giving up pressure. So you see, I'm like fighting and just trying to stay relevant. Even now, I'm not giving up pressure. I know that I can relieve some of the damage off my character by using his ability that like reduces the damage. And I'm still playing up. I back off now because I'm really low. But I wanted to stall as much as possible for that Thor. Now, I already knew I was going to get revived as well. So I was kind of playing a little bit over aggressive. But basically that was my goal, was to just kind of do as much as I can there to stall for the team, make sure that we're not just giving up pressure for no reason. Because what happens if I run all the way back there? We're all separated. I'm gonna die anyway. So I might as well do what I can. So this guy's still back there, bro. Like, what's happening? So I'm just like thinking, team, Thor, my mans, do you not know this guy is pushing? So I'm just trying to do my best to kind of play with them. Honestly, that tank should never just be sitting on point like that. He's just like AFK sitting. So instead of funneling up in front of him, I decided to go around. And this is where playing back makes sense. This is where playing on the back line makes sense. I'm behind them because I need to be, not because I just randomly want to get kills. So, you know, I'm just trying to distract, do as much as I can, whiffing all my shots. But I'm not really trying to get kills. I'm just trying to like, I'll try to just pressure, because right now our team is like super all over the place. So I'm just doing the best I can, man. We're able to get everybody killed. We're able to, that Strange should not have been around with me. I don't know what he was doing, but I was just fighting him. I wasn't running away. I was like trying to buy his time the entire time. Right? And you'll notice this entire game, I adapted to the situation at hand. I'm not playing normally because my team is not playing normally. Everybody's split up. My tank isn't tanking properly. This guy's just diving into 5 to 6 players 24/7, right? Like, bro, what is even happening? So I'm just doing my best. playing space. As you see, I'm not in the same spot all the time. I'm not sitting here all the time. He is, because he doesn't know any better. He's learning. But I'm not going to continue to fight here. I want to move around because I want them to be on their toes. Oh, Adam Warlock's down here. I could just come up behind him. You come up here. Adam Warlock's not there. Where is that? Oh, Adam Warlock's up there. I want to relocate as much as possible, as long as I can help. Right? I'm focused more on damage right now because there is no tank. There was nobody tanking. I'm focusing on putting damage out. Any damage is good damage. So now I'm focusing on healing. Now I'm focusing on damage. I jumped down because I noticed they're pushing. I'm not in any danger with jumping down, but I want to kind of give that impression that I'm about to come get you. I'm offensive. I've been killing them repeatedly. So like their mindset is like, Adam Warlock is not to be messed with. This guy will kill me. Right? The amount of respect. I do back up though, because I'm not trying to die. But then I go over here because again, they're getting ready to push. So I just don't want to be in harm's way. This entire time I'm thinking about harm's way. I put the soul bind on them. And as you notice, my tank is back. My guy? I was scared. You're scared of this? Do we need to go back to the clip where you win 1v6 Thor? Do we need to explain? Logically, how does this make sense? There's cover, there's a thing there. You know, there's less of them on point. Why are we leaving? I could get mad. I could type in chat. I could say he sucks, or I can man up and do what I need to do. I'm safe. When tanks do this, doesn't matter what rank, it still happens no matter what rank it is. Sometimes they don't identify that they're safe. When they are safe, they can push up. If they're safe to push up, shouldn't I be safe to push up? I'm gonna push up. When tanks notice that a healer is in front of them, they're gonna be like, oh, wait a second. I'm supposed to be the front, not you. What are you doing? Right? And then he'll walk in front of you. Happens every time. Happens every time. I promise you, it happens every time. This is why I know how to deal with it. I know what they need to do. I know what they want to do, and I know how to deal with it. You need to adapt as a player. I did like 4 different play styles this entire game because my team is all over the place. I'm solo, no text, no comms, bro. If I could do it, you could do it, right? So he's fighting now. I'm getting hit on my back. I'm not gonna fight that Scarlet Witch. I'm not focused on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play time. If you wanna fight me, Scarlet, I'm gonna run around and just waste your time. I come down here to get my ultimate. I try to do it in the air, so that way, you know, should she have dropped, she'd have to look up. I'm also kind of off-angled from the rest of the people. I almost died to that Magneto. I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention. And so my tank is not getting in there. Move your butt. So I'm going in because it makes sense to go in. Remember, you're not a backliner. You're not going for kills. You are doing what is necessary and if it's safe. I want to stop this point and I know that I'm safe. What is my game plan? I'm going to touch this. I'm going to use this and I'm going to start bouncing up. I have a game plan before I even do it. Touch it, jump around a little bit, use this once my team gets in there. I'm chilling. Right? I already know I had my passive up, so I wasn't, you know, really too worried about it. I'm always thinking about like the backup plan. So we spawn back, we're chilling. We go back down there. We're gonna use our soul bind if we need to. We don't need to because they're already low. Oh, I use it now. I didn't really need to, but I just did it just to do it. And we're chilling. She tries to save the game, but it doesn't work. And we end up winning that round. We stopped that push. This could have been ugly, my guys and girls. They could have 3-0'd us. I'm not playing. The way that the Thor was playing, the way that the freaking Scarlet was playing, the Rocket, like everybody was all over the place. I was pulling my hair out, not even have hair to pull. But you remain calm and you pick up the slack. If you deserve to climb, if you think you're just the godsend best healer in the game, play like it. You don't have one job. If you're a tank, you don't have one job. If you're a healer, you don't have one job. If you're a DPS, you don't have one job. Sometimes you need to do extra stuff, right? If you want to win, if you want to climb, you have to learn to carry the weight. You have to learn to fill in the gaps for your team. My Thor is not being aggressive. I need to be aggressive at this point in time. My Thor is playing crazy. Well, I need to kind of play a little bit more reserved because this guy's going nuts. I don't do what he does. I do what I know is best for the team. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Here we go. We're pushing through. Yeah, this was a lot. I didn't even, yeah. I was like, I'm not doing that. A lot of times as well in Silver is there's not a lot of constructive thinking. This is actually, not constructive, I'm sorry, critical thinking. And I think this actually goes up to like Plat. I think Diamond players started to realize it, but I have seen it in higher ranks too. So it's not just akin to certain ranks, it's everywhere. Some people lack it. I just got blasted there. I don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that maybe I should go up. Or maybe I should go this way. When you're presented with a problem, fix it. I'm not going over there. Now I'm gonna drop down because I know my team is fighting and I just want to mitigate the damage to get the push off. I already know I'm being shot at. There we go. I go in, try to mitigate the damage and try to pump out as much damage as possible onto the enemy team to win this fight for us. Why did I do that? Because my team were not like playing properly, right? I'm not saying they suck. Remember this. They are in this rank because they deserve to be. I understand. Like, look at how my tanks are playing right now. Now, obviously, if you're not Adam Warlock, you can't just dive in. But you have options, just like everybody else has options. If I'm Rocket, best believe I'm about to just dash in through and like climb and break their formation, right? Like I'm gonna do some crazy stuff to try to cement like the possibility. But look at this fight, it's fragmented. Thor's way over there. Strange, okay, now they're together, but like they're not really accomplishing anything. I had to go down there or else they were just gonna die. Okay, so whatever. The people in this rank, the teammates that you have, actually doesn't matter which rank it is, the teammates that you have, I promise you they're on the other side. Did you see that Scarlet Witch earlier? She pulled some sus stuff. It's on your team too. It's on their team, it's on your team, it's everywhere. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why are you trying to be the carry? Go play with your team, bro. This type of stuff will lose you games. I see it way too much. I see it, and then they say, well, I had a lot of healing. I had a lot of kills. You didn't play the game properly. Like, she keeps messing with me, but really I'm just trying to mess with her. She thinks she's winning this. I'm winning this. They are down a healer, and all I have to do is turn around and snap my fingers and heal, and then I'm focused on you. You're wasting ults, bruv. You're not healing your team. They're getting ran through. Who's really messing with who right now? As long as I don't die, I'm chilling. You're still here. You're still here. You accomplished nothing. Nothing. She's still here, bro. She accomplished nothing at all that entire time. And then died for it. She's not the only person that does that. I'm only emphasizing it, and I'm not just picking on you. Okay, so if you're watching this and you are that player, I'm not picking on you. This is what happens a lot more than you think. That is not your job, bro. It's not your job. It's not your job to try to salvage people's poor gameplay. If they play poor, they play poor. If you can fill in the holes of what they're lacking, cool. If you can't, you'll lose, but it's fine. Get better at the game and play with the new team. Sometimes your team will suck. Sometimes you won't win. It's fine, man. People, I think, get hung up on way too many. People get hung up on their each loss when each game is a different game. Shrug that loss off. Maybe learn from it if you can. Move on to the next one. Don't hang on to that loss. Just like you shouldn't hang on to a win. It's a new day. It's a new game. Move forward. This player clearly was playing out of frustration. You'll see this a lot. People will swap characters out of frustration. People will have weird strategies because of frustration. If you're a heal player, do your job. Do it better than their healer. And then if you can do anything else, as long as it's keeping you safe, do it. If going for kills is what your team needs because your DPS is lacking, go for kills more. If your DPS is freaking going ham, don't go for kills. Just heal. Play to the needs. We'll talk more and go more in depth as we climb, but I just kind of wanted to cement that idea in your head. For the most part, I guess the most that I want you to take away from this is that your teams aren't going to do what you want them to do. Your teams are going to be wild, but the enemy team is also wild. The enemy team is also doing funky things. play conservative, play consistently, identify situations that you can take advantage of, take advantage of it. I would have lost this game if it wasn't me. I promise you that. I promise you, if I wasn't in this game, or if I was actually this rank of a player and I didn't understand the game at a higher level, I would have lost this game. Is it bad that I would have lost this game? No. The understanding that I have right now, I wouldn't have if I was in this rank. Obviously, you might not be able to do this pound for pound, but if you can at least influence one fight or one situation in one of your games, that right there could be a turning point into getting you a win. The more you learn how to do that, the more you practice that skill, you'll start winning more games. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys got any questions, of course, let me know. I don't want to go too deep into concepts and stuff like that until later episodes. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, oh, by the way, remember, tank is already on the channel and so is DPS. Until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often. We'll often.